Welcome to another episode of Sunday Setups, our market outlook. Today, we are going to be showing you guys exactly how you can get into the market with lit capital, but also what we're looking at for the market ahead by looking at the outlook. So, with no further ado, I'm going to show you guys the website and I'm going to tell you if you're new to trading, if you'd like to get involved in investing, then head over to our packages or to our beginner's guide to Forex. We have something for everyone. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're new, experienced, advanced, took a long break out of trading, or just simply want to get into it. We've got something for you guys. Okay. Now, if we head over to the economic calendar, we can see that this week we have a lot of news taking place. We've got the interest rate for the Aussie and the Kiwi. We've got PMI for the pound, as well as the dollar. And as we advance into Wednesday, we've got some more PMI. And of course, as we have approached the end of the first quarter, we do have NFP taking place next week because, well, I say next week, that is next, well, yeah, that is next week because today's Sunday, but we have it taking place on Friday, even though it will be Good Friday, we do have NFP taking place. So I think that could be a really stale NFP, to be honest with you, because the markets won't really be moving due to the fact that it's Good Friday, it's a bank holiday. We've got initial jobless claims on Thursday, so maybe we see the biggest moves occur throughout Wednesday and Thursday. And of course, we're actually going to be we're going to be covering the topic of Russia, China, and Uganda. You know, the BRICS movement at the moment, how they're trying to abolish the US dollar and form their own currency. We're going to be talking about that in a lot more detail. Okay. So, look out for information, look out for what's to come inside the Discord because it is going to go off. So with no further ado, I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at for US 30. We was waiting for this to happen, okay? I was waiting on Friday for us to get price push up and fill this daily imbalance. And now I'm looking at this 62% and to see if we can get a rejection. I would be happy if on Monday we had just like a doji candle and then on Friday we had it come all the way back down. But, a new quarter has opened, okay? And that just leads me to be looking at things from a quarterly perspective. We do understand that price did come down, play into this quarterly lit candle. Now price could push up and make a new all-time high. It could do so. Based off of this quarterly chart, it could do that, okay? When we look at it on the monthly chart, we also see that we played into the monthly candle. And again, now it could be pushing up. On the line graph, we can see here, we took out the low, but we also took out the most previous high. The most previous lower high, which could make you think that, of course, right now we could be looking at seeing a new higher high. But again, in the last couple of months over here, we've seen the high hasn't been taken out. We've had the low, higher low, and then of course we've had a new lower low. And then of course with us having the new lower low, excuse me, this was a lower high. But when we had the new lower low, this could now be the lower high getting ready to form a new lower low. So we have to see what happens, guys. It is early doors, okay? It's very, very early for us to be, looking at all-time highs or even all-time lows. But if the US economy, if the dollar is going to crash, then the economy cannot be sustained. The economy cannot sustain its growth. Now, Michael Burry a few months ago now tweeted sell and he deactivated his Twitter account. So maybe that's the clue right there. Maybe that is the clue to the puzzle that we're missing here, which is that even though the markets might be showing signs of strength, this is all a facade, and we will actually be seeing a very bearish market soon to follow. The next pair I'm going to look at, guys, is US oil. Okay. I had a short setup on this. And the short setup on this, if I could just have a look, try and find it for you guys. The setup was on a daily. It was on a daily. The daily short I had. It's inside of this candle here, and oh, that's why. Here we go. Yeah. So I had a setup here based off the 62%. Of course, we can see price did close very bullish on Friday, but let's see how the markets respond as we approach the new week. Of course, the DXY did bounce back before the end of the market closing, but things was bearish throughout the whole of last week. So it was quite interesting to see that even though the dollar was pumping up, we still also had these majors also pumping up as well. So a lot of a lot of divergence occurring in the market, but nonetheless, guys, when we look at the majors like AUDUSD, we had a very nice sell setup here. This played into the area. Lovely. We did have to wait some time. We did have to wait some time, but we can see here eventually, being patient pays, and we did see a nice push to the lower room. So I'm looking to see if we can get, of course, I want these lows to be taken out here with AUDUSD. I'm not going to play any games, guys. This area that we're in here is a range. I don't respect this range. I don't think it's worth trading inside of this range. So we need to see lower prices or higher prices achieved. And it's the same with the GU. If lower or higher prices can't be achieved, then inside of this range here, I'm really not interested in looking at any trades whatsoever. So, last week was actually a really slow week for me. Didn't take any, there wasn't a lot of trading opportunities. I think I took some on Monday or Tuesday, and that was pretty much it for the whole week. Was waiting for the bullish price action to finish. And that kind of had led me to just saying, okay, maybe this week isn't the week, but next week is the week that we can actually look at digesting and getting into a trade. So that is going to be it for this outlook, guys. Of course, we provide you guys with outlooks, daily outlooks on a daily basis. That's where you're going to get more of an insight to what we're seeing and what we believe could happen once the market has opened. But as it stands at the moment, guys, I've given you a setup. I've given you my outlook on GU, AU, oil, and US 30. To be honest with you guys, it's all depending on what the dollar decides to do next week. And, just going back to the dollar, I do think that we are going to get lower prices. I think that price is going to continue to push down lower. So let's see what happens there. Once, of course, we do get some more price action on the dollar, we'll be able to inform you guys and keep you guys informed and up to date in the Discord. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know the vibes. It's lit side.